Good day, Kak Bemo. Salam Jongka.
Good day, Mr. Budi. How are you?
Very good, Kak Bemo. Thank you.
Hopefully today you meet by Kak Bemo in Bemo Corner Coffee Shop
Yeah,
in good condition, good healthy, well parked, and the wallet have some money.
That's right, Kak Bemo. My pleasure. Have a chance to speak and listen about your story, Kak Bemo. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Today, before the Kak Bemo tell the story, is third time overseas riding Harley Davidson. Kak Bemo tell a story. We go to Alaska at the time.
Alaska, dingin Kak Bemo.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Before Kak Bemo continue telling the story, we want to say hello to subscriber in England, Kak Bemo subscriber in Japan,
Woo.
in Ukraine, in Oregon,
Ukraine.
USA, totally American.
You have
Yep.
subscriber in Russia, Kak Bemo?
Russia, yes,
Oh.
Vietnam, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Kinabalu, Miri, Bintulu, Japan, South Africa, then continue to Singapore, of course, Australia.
Everywhere.
Hi, Libby Lodland, Australia. How are you? Then I want to say hello to subscriber in Indonesia from Irian Jaya,
Papua.
Sulawesi, Mandar, Palopo, Manado, then Bogor, Jakarta, then Yogyakarta, Semarang, Denmark, Kalimantan, Pontianak. How are you? Say hello, my subscriber in Lombok, Mr. Mudin. How are you? Then especially say really good health, prosperity from KBMO to subscriber in Bali, Om Swastiastu, subscriber saking Bali. Salam
Halo,
Switra.
sebentar.
Ya, apa kabar? Dikenalkan Niki. Dia punya channel juga Niki ya, Molok Pam. Mantap.
Semua Kak Bemo. Thank you very much, Kak Bemo. All over the world, your subscriber,
Yeah,
Kak Bemo.
India as well, forget.
Woo.
Yeah.
Maldives?
Maldives, India, of course, one in Maldives. Say hello, my sister in Maldives. All good. Then Flores. Bang, Eponogo, how are you? Bang Epo, apa kabar? Ya, tetap konten ya, Flores. Kupang. One in Irian Jaya, we have.
Irian Jaya.
One in Jaya subscriber. And today continue the story about back June and July 2019.
3 years ago.
Yeah, KBMO with 5 friends from Bali try to riding Harley explore Alaska.
Wow, Alaska.
This time journey because KBMO already have USA visa, so just buy the ticket and contact a friend who will be arranged as a guide tour there in Alaska. We use the EPA Air at time. Yeah, last time is Cathay Pacific. This is Hong Kong flag carrier. Now EPA Air is a Taiwan flag carrier.
Oh.
Penerbangan nasional itu, same like Indonesia, they have Garuda. Malaysia they have MAS. Singapore have Singapore Airlines, but Taiwan have EPA Air.
EPA.
Yeah. Of course, because we use the EPA Air, the transit place will be changed.
No more in Hong Kong.
Yeah. When you on the way to US in Hong Kong, on the way to Europe in Singapore, now we transit in Taiwan.
Taiwan, wow.
So say hello all the Taiwan. I've been to Taiwan for a couple hours. In Taiwan, around 4 hours.
4 hours in Thailand. Yeah. Taiwan.
Then Pasar Taiwan is around 10 to 11 hours. Then in the airport, because the plane was delayed in Bali, there is no space to going up because very busy traffic. In Taiwan, we just land and continue. They were waiting only 5 of us there. So all passenger in airplane looking for us. Oh, there's the passenger. When we arrive, come inside, sit down, and suddenly another 3 minutes, they run taxi, take away. From Taiwan to Seattle now, Last time to
Seattle.
Kabemo to US in USA is California in Los Angeles.
So Seattle is another state in
Another
US.
state, yeah. The state is called San Francisco, I
San
think. I didn't,
Francisco
if I'm not wrong, and the capital was Seattle. In Seattle, we arrived around 3 o'clock
in the
in the
morning.
afternoon. Yeah.
Seattle time.
Settle time. I think 8 hours different with Bali. Seattle is very famous with multimedia city. They have Boeing there, Microsoft, Alibaba. You know the
Oh, the online
yeah
shop
yeah, and Microsoft as well for make the software.
that's located in Seattle.
Yeah,
Wow.
Android system.
Android system
Yeah,
in
this
Seattle.
Microsoft.
Hmm.
But now in Seattle, Kabemo visit the Boeing factory.
The airplane
The airplane.
factory.
It's
Oh,
really huge public factory. If Kabemo not wrong, maybe from Kuta to Klungkung, this area all airplane, all Boeing, from small one, charter, big one, middle, until the biggest one. Because the road is up on the hill and the factory was in the valley, look like. So while we driving, Kabemo can look,
you can see the all
yeah,
there.
all the
Oh my
plane,
God, very
and they get,
beautiful.
if I'm not wrong, they have a two seafort to
Ooh,
bring the airplane.
like Benua,
Yeah, it's bigger than that, two
bigger
of
than.
them. Yeah,
Hmm.
say come inside, and after that we visit Dalar Harley Davidson and Seattle. Of course, that's the first destination because we are, as a rider almost visit that one. The next day in Seattle, Kak Bemo visit the Space Needle, it's a high tower with 360 around. They can turn around. It's like a tower,
So they call it
Space Needle.
space needle. Oh, like
We
needle jarum, yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, it call it
yeah,
Space
okay.
Needle. There's a very big line entering. They will test you the blood pressure, healthy because you will be high. They will ask you about if you scared with the highest place. Finally, we paid 35 US dollars, I think, around
That's 500,000.
50. Yeah.
Uh,
And very quick elevator. We robbed so many people there, and the officer there, what we call it, make the line. So not so many people up there. Come down 10 people, go up 10
up
people.
10 people.
It's very
Oh,
beautiful. We can see all around 360 what the Seattle city look like. After that, continue to Flea Market in Seattle.
Flea
We
market.
finally Kabemo tried the ginger beer from ginger is homemade. And one thing not forget, Kabemo visit the first Starbucks in the world. That's in
Starbucks,
Seattle.
the coffee shop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we have
okay.
a Bemo Corner coffee shop who like get some idea here. How much thing, Mr. Budi? The line to come enter to buy the coffee, maybe 400-meter line on the queue.
There's no other coffee shop
I
there.
think they make remember about the story of Starbucks and the logo of Starbucks still with the brass on. In Indonesia, it's hide by the higher, yeah. Yeah, in Seattle still there's the
Still,
first logo
you can see
Starbucks.
everything.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's beautiful logo.
Mermaid with no bra,
Mermaid no bra in Indonesia, mermaid
with the hair.
hide by the hair because adat ketimuran they call it there. 2 days in Seattle, we explore Seattle enough, I think. Then we flew to Anchorage. The
Okay.
city in Alaska, the biggest one is called Anchorage.
Encourage.
The Anchorage city, even it's winter, Anchorage never have snow.
Oh, a bit hot.
A little bit hot, maybe in winter time could be 5 or 6, but they have no
No
snow.
snow
So
in
that's why
Encourage.
the airplane can landing
In Encourage.
every time in Anchorage. This
Oh,
is not really
okay.
big city, but modern, typical American city. Very beautiful. We go to downtown in Anchorage. We arrive around 1 o'clock in the morning time. Yeah? And the first time you should go to the hotel. They look
1 o'clock in the morning. There's a
one. Kabemo described 1 o'clock in Alaska in the morning time. It look like 3 o'clock in Bali.
3 o'clock in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
because in
Wow,
Anchorage in Alaska, formally,
it's never
the
dark.
sun never sunset.
Never sunset. They just
Just around
around.
because we
Yeah.
are really in the top. Look, and the best time to visit is both June and July. This is summertime, but the government of Anchorage in Alaska now is try to attract the tourists. So all of the year they're coming. If you go to the winter, you can visit the aurora. Do you know
You see,
aurora?
yeah, okay, the light
Yes, 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 yes.
in the
If
North
you
Pole,
come in the north,
Aurora.
goes to the northern place in Alaska, we call it Kutub Utara. Then if you lucky, you see the aurora.
Aurora always show
Only
it
so in the winter.
in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Anchorage, we prefer to get the bike second day because we can't sleep. We take a rest. It's changed like a jet lag, like a plane sick. We call it jet lag. Different time zone is make a problem. Then the sun is never down. The problem we go to
So how
Alaska.
was Kak Bemo sleep with the eye cover or
In the hotel we have like eye cover and the curtain. There's
yes?
three layer. The
Oh,
black one,
make it dark. Yeah.
yeah, make the black one. There's another one, and the other one is black one. So make the room look like midnight or night, but still the sun shine sometime through the from the curtain, feeling like oh my god, you can't sleep. Second day, then we are okay. Yeah, start with breakfast. Kabemo walk around to visit the Harley Davidson where we want to get the bike. They open around 9 o'clock. Finally, we found the girl in coffee shop. They're selling coffee. Kabemo come inside. Can I make a coffee my own? You have? Yeah, yeah. Talk. Chat. Girl from, if I'm not wrong, from Japan. Yeah. Many people from other country work in Alaska. 6 months
Okay.
when the store is coming, hotel and restaurant need a new staff because after 6 months they're going home. I remember we have some customer work in Canada. It's same
Yes.
thing. 6 months
Okay.
working, 6 months
6 month
off.
day off.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. In here we work every day. Kak
Every day,
Bemo.
yeah. Because the day is good as well.
Every day is good
Then
day.
finally the day of riding is done. Then we start from Anchorage to Seward.
This is like tourist destination.
Tourist destination. To go to there, the road is only 390 kilometers.
Only
Only
300.
after that, some places only can visit by the cruise line. So many cruise line. Hopefully, the Balinese people, if you work on the cruise, some of them been to Seward. I asked, yeah. Some of the
Okay.
places they don't have a road. Yeah.
They only have a
Only have
sea
from the sea.
transportation.
It is
Okay.
the time we stay one night. It was very cloudy and windy, very cool on that time, and we're having dinner in the harbor with a special food. Mr. Budino, what's the famous in Alaska?
I think that will be the crab, Alaska.
That's the one. Another one is really famous. So export to Indonesia.
What the fish?
Yes, what they call it?
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Salmon.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, salmon. Wow.
Kademo have a dinner with salmon stick this big, it's around $35.
Just for the dinner.
Yeah, that's for the very.
In here we spend $35 for 1 month.
Yeah, this is one thing as well. If you what we call it?
1 month nasi jingo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this we found at first time, and on the way back, it's only one day there in Seward. We back to Wasilla. Yeah,
Wasila.
before Wasilla, in the middle of the road, we turn right, go to Five Chair Restaurant. There's only one restaurant on the way.
They call it
And
five chair.
Five Chair is very beautiful scenery with the mountain and ice. Even Kabemo come in the summer, but the ice is still there.
You mean the snow?
The snow.
Okay.
We go to Five Chair, and after lunch, we through the restaurant, go to the mountain. We tour on the glacier. During June and July, the lake is molted, then become like a lake.
Normal
But
like in
yeah, like
here.
normal, like
So
Badugu,
no
like
person
Banten.
like yeah.
Yeah, let's have a boat there. We see the glacier, glacier tour.
Glitch. Okay,
But
wow.
on the winter time, this is like ski place. Just flat all the water.
The lake become a ski
Yeah.
place. Oh,
After that, we threw anchorage 390. Then we continue another 50 kilometer to city called Wasila.
Sheila.
Wasila. Yeah. Wasila is very famous with the lake. This is the resort just on the lake, like the Gul. We arrived around 11 o'clock midnight.
But feeling like
Yeah, feeling like 9 o'clock in the morning. So it was very long journey because we feeling in who knows we not being going to Canada, Alaska again. So take some picture on the way. Then we stay one
okay.
night in Wasilla. Very beautiful. Wasilla in the morning we visit Harley Davidson game. Harley Davidson Wasilla. Then we continue our journey to the hot spring.
There's hot
A,
spring in
yeah,
Alaska.
in North Pole.
Very hot. Not
Yeah, it's like a sulfur hot spring. Not
okay.
really.
Belerang.
And Belerang. Then we stay in the third night in Denali.
The name of the place is very
Yeah, Denali.
funny.
Denali is
Denali.
actually is like Indian name. They have a mountain for
Oh,
ski, and all the resort made by the wood. The wood, that big
mm-mm.
wood. What we call it, pinus in English. This is the wood. They make the hotel. Really big hotel, but all wood. You stay one night there, and also they have Denali Harley Davidson there. Small city, not so big. Maybe in Indonesia, smaller than kecamatan. Yeah,
So the people who
yeah.
sleep in Nali was
It's only for
Indian.
tourists.
No, no. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
if
that
the
was
winter time, they back to Anchorage.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
All the
Yeah.
city in Alaska, when it's winter, closed down for 6 months. You not visit your shop, you not
Empty.
visit the hotel,
Mm,
you not visit the restaurant, all empty.
because you cannot live in the
Yeah,
winter time.
because too cold.
Okay.
From Denali, we continue the ride to North Pole. The North Pole is very famous with the Santa Claus house.
There is
Yeah, there is
real.
a Santa there.
Oh,
There's this big shop with all like merchandise from. I'm sorry to say, maybe for Christmas. All they're selling the Harley Davidson as well. Harley Davidson North Pole. Yeah,
that
we,
true North Pole. Yeah.
yeah, North Pole. I mean the Santa as well, sitting down. And the name, you see the name in the passport, Santa.
Santa.
Yeah, he blessed me. He come and take a
Oh,
picture.
did you see the deer as
Yeah, of
well?
course. I have the video of the deer. Have to pay the $20 and feeding the
Feeding the
deer, see the
deer.
fawn. After that, we stay night in Fairbank. The Fairbank is the northern city in Alaska.
There's no
They
more
have
city.
a Harley Davidson shop as well. So in the jacket, in the all the product, they said the northern place of Harley.
There's no
There's
more not
no
not.
more than that.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
northern place. So Kak Harley, I buy some set there as well, my friend. Kak Bemo have a dream to the that is shortest, the shortest pass of Harley Davidson. He was in Dunedin in New Zealand.
Are you're
Yeah,
going to
this
go
our
to
the
New
dream. Yeah,
Zealand?
then we have the
Okay.
very complete. We have the shortest one. We have the
And then
shortest
there's
one.
this one.
Hopefully,
Okay.
Kabemo can have make it through that dream. We go to New Zealand in Christchurch City. The dealer called Dunedin.
Dunedin.
Dunedin
The
is
shortest
the shortest one.
Harley Davidson.
From the Fairbank, we stay one night. Plus, we have a barbecue in the night. Then we move to in Junction intersection. It's big. If you go to the right, go to the Canada. If you go down,
Go
you
to
go to
US.
Seward.
Oh, she went again.
Seward. This first one is Paldes. Now it's to Seward.
Okay.
Situation is same. This is like Benoit actually. Cruise ship coming, the fishing boat coming as well. Many people come.
Very busy harbor,
very
yeah.
busy harbor. I try with the crab as well. Alaskan
Alaskan
crab is
crab,
really big. You know, from the
big.
intersection,
Yes.
maybe 50 centimeter, it's 1 hour. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 meters.
1 meter.
Big. The body is this calf.
But the leg is big
The
and
leg, yeah,
long.
and maybe cost 1.2 million one crab, and also the salmon, of course. On the way back, the guide took us to plantation for salmon. It's true.
Oh, in here we call it tamba. It's like tamba.
It's tambak for
Yeah,
salmon.
tamba
Salmon
for salmon.
look really big, and we tried you know the wind, wind from the steam wheel boat. The boat is the boat, and in the back they have like from steel steam wheel
Okay.
steam is wap kapal,
Yeah, yeah.
and they have like a turbine on the back to move.
Oh,
That's in the river of in Fairbank. So I saw how the people live, so how people catch the salmon in the river, and many seaplane there take off in the river. Small plane, one or four passenger, they take off. Sometimes go down. Mostly people have a boat or plane.
plain. There's no road.
The road is very short.
Okay.
Kabemo on that boat maybe 2 hours going and back. The starting they go to the lab, telling the story about all Alaska. Then 1 hour they selling the salmon there as well, the beer, food, see the drama, telling about the people who first time in Alaska. On the left side, they show you how to catch salmon with the wheel, and because the regulation, you not catch every salmon. Should be have something like a size. Yeah,
You
it's not
cannot
all.
catch the small one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good.
After that, we visit the salmon smoking meat, dang dang.
Smoking salmon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoked, yeah, wood smoked salmon.
Wood smoking.
Very smell, really tasty. All the journey, then we stay one night there in Swell in Fairbank. So Fairbank we have 2 days. On the way back, we ride in Anchorage around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's all the riding finish 4 days.
Wow.
4 days in very good experience in Alaska. First time in Valdez, Kabemo tried to eating the ice,
The
the snow.
snow. How is it? The taste,
Yeah,
Kak Bemo?
to make people feeling like, wow, what's the taste? Actually,
Uh,
just like water. It's
what?
not. People think like ice is like hard, yeah, hard like stone. But
Snow is very
snow is very
soft.
soft.
Mm,
Like a cotton.
yes.
Yeah, it's really cotton, yeah. Clean,
Okay.
and in the bottom of one time normally they have snow. In the bottom is when it's melted, become very clean, glossy
Water.
water. Yeah, we
Oh.
try. Very cool. Kabemo never seen the fish life. They call it creek, yeah. Creek, yeah.
Creek.
Creek. Creek is
Okay.
anak sungai.
Anak sungai creek. It's like pangkung, yeah.
Yeah. And
Creek, creek, creek
yeah,
together become a river.
become a river.
Okay.
That's why too many on time with the top of the glacier, maybe many years old, have some sun, they multi become creek, creek together become a river.
River.
Sometimes river goes to the beach, sometimes they goes to the lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So
I
if a
understand.
pupil, if you have a tourist from Alaska, Kabemo suggested don't bring them to Batur, don't bring them to Bedugul.
Because they already have
Yeah.
bedugul in
If Kak
Alaska.
Bemo counted, maybe more than 200 lake Kak Bemo
In Alaska.
in
Oh.
Alaska. Some of them big, some of them small. And all still natural.
And like
Kak
annex
Bemo now name is Pines. Pines tree.
of the pine tree.
Yeah, pohon pinus.
On Venus.
Yeah, this is mostly the tree in the Alaska. And the animal Kak Bemo saw, the moose.
The big deer.
Wa-
Yeah.
Was really big. between the one is live, the baby. Then we have deer, we have salmon, bear, brown bear, white bear. That is
So
in Alaska.
brown bear
Brown bear,
is made from
no, it's bear.
oh greasy
Greasy.
grizzly bear. Okay,
The white one called greasy, the brown one, the brown bear.
okay.
Very dangerous. Then we meet them in really long distance. Many people come or visit Alaska by the chopper, helicopter,
Helicopter.
but
Yeah.
maybe one or two passengers. Kabemo meet them in petrol station. One car carry the chopper. Very small. It's like a butterfly. Yeah, enough for one people. Drop the car, meet the plant, then suddenly engine on. They're flying for, we call it like a savannah, but there is all water.
Hmm.
Everywhere you see this water. It's very beautiful. Kabemo very lucky to be riding
In
other than in
Alaska.
Alaska.
Wow.
Very good, very different scenery again in Indonesia. Hopefully, if you interest to ride, just contact Kak Bemo.
Hmm. How much is the total cost, Kabemo, to
Total cost
from
on that
the
time from the packet, air flying, going and back, hotel tour and bike cost 140 million.
140 million,
Yeah,
and that was for how long?
around 11 days.
11 days, 140 million.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, but
10 million each day.
yeah, that's around very good.
Mantap, Kabemo.
On the
Hmm.
way to
Hmm.
Alaska is like a feeling like, oh my god. Maybe if I counted the Harley Davidson rider in Bali, only six of them been there. The road is
And
not really narrow, the big size of USA, but actually it's very good. Not really busy transport. No traffic is very good. You can drag your bike maximum speed. There is no limit, I think, speed limit. Only in the city, yes, but in the countryside,
countries,
beautiful.
you can geber your bike.
Drag all fine, and all mostly the scenery was mountain with the snow on the top. Kami also seen many waterfall when the mountain molten water come, then become like waterfall.
Waterfall.
It's most beautiful, and the water was like a glassy, very very clear water.
So, Kak Bimo was 11 days in Alaska. During that 11 days time, how many times did Kak Bimo go have a shower?
Mostly every time.
Every, oh, okay.
We finished ride on average 9 o'clock in the
And
evening.
you go to shower.
We
Okay.
shower, then take a dinner.
Because some of our friends from Alaska, they said, how many times you get shower every day? Mostly not. Um,
I think I agree because activity in Alaska is not
Make
make
you
your sweat.
sweat. Okay, yeah, yeah.
But still, sting the
Mm.
clothes must be changed. Many beautiful shirts of Aleda Vision. I mean, the design is really typical different. Some of them with the deer, the North Pole, with the Santa, Aleda Vision with Santa, Aleda Vision Denali. Denali is they have a mountain for ski.
Skiing. Oh. Mm.
That's the story of Kabemo. On the
Ka-
way back, we arrived because the EPA air was strike. The stewardess and the pilot was strike on the way back. Then our flight changed to Katai. We have to stay one night in Seattle because they are strike. Our plane not
Yeah,
coming.
no.
Let's go another hotel. Kabemo stay in Grand Hyatt. In Grand Hyatt Hotel in Seattle. Then we fly home. Arrive safely in Bali around 9 o'clock in the evening.
Wow, that was a very beautiful experience, Kak Maya.
That's very good telling story. Keep watching my channel. Thank you very much. See you, Pak Budi.
See
Thank
you,
you.
Kak Bemo.
And all, are you my friend? All good?
Are you internet stars, are you?
No, I'm a YouTube creator as well.
Content creator?
Yeah,
Content creator.
you subscribe my channel one day. Okay. Thank you. Salam congkak.